Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Farley. Welcome to our virtual open house. I'm glad you're able to check in and see what's going on in your child's academic year. We're a few weeks into school, and I just wanted to welcome everybody back to school. We're back into our routines, and we're hard at work. I teach 7th grade U.S. history, and for the high school, I teach Interpretations of American History 1 and 2, which is a Hudson Valley dual enrollment course. And I just want to give you a little bit of information about the course if your child is taking it this year, and if they're thinking about taking it at some point, other children thinking about taking it at some point in the future. Students taking my course will develop the necessary skills to sit for and successfully complete the U.S. history regions at the end of the school year. As I mentioned, this is a dual enrollment course, meaning students who successfully complete both courses, Hudson Valley 110 and Hudson Valley 111. If you complete both courses, those students will earn both high school and college credits, which is kind of cool. By taking both Hudson Valley 110 and 111 and sitting for the Regents exam, students will fulfill their 11th grade U.S. history and government course requirements. So that's the how the course is broken up. It's basically two separate courses. 110, Hudson Valley 110 runs from September to the end of the second marking period, and the second half of the course, 111, will run from late January until June. Looking at some of the course objectives, and I've got them broken down here. History 110, the first semester, and History 111. It basically is a chronological course that covers American history from the ancient Native Americans thousands of years ago up to contemporary times in the United States. So we cover basically a whole year, or we cover the whole gamut of American history throughout the course of the whole year. It's a comprehensive course, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Scrolling down here, some prerequisites to be considered for the course. Successful completion of Global 1 and Global 2, which is typically taught in 9th and 10th grade here. You have to have successfully completed Global 1 and Global 2, or you have to have a teacher or a school counselor make a recommendation. Also, just a heads up that there are weekly assigned readings on this course. It's a reading intensive course, and students have to commit. In order to be successful, students have to commit really from the get-go, from day one, to completing weekly readings to succeed in this class. Right now, this year, I have 17 students in the class. This is my third year teaching it. I taught the Hudson Valley course. Actually, this is my third year teaching the Hudson Valley course. This is my second year teaching it for both Hudson Valley and Regents credit. So a couple of things on our grading policy for course. It's kind of simple. There are weekly quizzes every week. Students will have a weekly in-class quiz that will account for 20% of their grade. Testing, there are weekly take-home tests that students will take. They account for 40% of the grade. Students can use their materials on these tests, but it is a big chunk of their grade, weekly take-home tests. There are numerous classwork assignments involving their textbook resources, which include what are called inquisitive assignments, using textbook materials to answer questions and help them better retain and learn material that we've covered in class lectures. Classwork assignments account for 20% of their school grade. And finally, homework accounts for 20% of their average as well. Scrolling down a little bit here on course policies and expectations. These are really the biggies here, folks. Attendance is mandatory. This is a college level class that requires a lot of work independently outside of the class. And students have to attend regularly, and they have to make arrangements to make up missed work if they're going to be out. Now, if you're an athlete, or if you're in a club, or if you work after school, and you're going to be missing on a regular basis 9th period, this is probably not the course that you're going to want to take, because it's going to require you being here for most, if not all, the class periods. Now, I understand that things happen, and kids will need to be out of class due to sickness or appointments. But all I ask is that if you do miss class, students are responsible, and they make arrangements with me to make up work. Also, work is stored on Google Classroom. We are in a Google Classroom environment, and parents, you're welcome to sign up for access to Google Classroom as well. All of your children are on there now, and pretty much everything that we do in class is kept on Google Classroom, so students can access materials on and off campus. This course will cover the material for the entire school year, and it also, and this is really important, it will also help them prepare for the Regents exam, which they will sit for at the end of the school year. So not only are they getting Hudson Valley credit if they successfully navigate the course with a C or better, a C score or better, but they're also going to be skilled in how to successfully pass the high school Regents in history at the end of the school year, which will be in June. They're going to be getting a lot of material throughout the course of the year to help them learn what college life is like, if that's in their future, and they're at the same time concurrently going to get information and skills that will help them pass the Regents. I have a copy of this syllabus that I've given to students at the beginning of the school year, so they're aware of all this information. If you would like a copy of this syllabus, you can shoot me an email to my school email account, and I will happily send a copy of this digital syllabus back to you. Again, my name is Chris Farley. I'm really super excited about this school year, having your child in class. Please reach out to me with any questions on interpretations of American history 1 and 2. And thank you for visiting us tonight on our digital or virtual open house.